Hi everyone, my name is Amy, and happy to be in this class with everyone. Um, my field experience was working for a behavioral health services um, organization. It was a for-profit organization that provided services for adolescents that were school-based, and I worked with a group of clinicians that provided services to about anywhere from 5 to 15 kids at a time at a school in Philadelphia. I really enjoyed that experience a lot. And my goal as in developing clinical skills as a social worker is to um, ultimately work hopefully with kids, and I would like to be in a school-based setting, or in even a private hospital setting or an agency setting that serves youth. I really fell in love with the kids that I was working with at the school and their families, and my goal in terms of developing myself and my skills as a clinical social worker would be to learn how to integrate the theory, the different theories that kind of support evidence-based practice with the strengths-based practice that social work is based on, and how to kind of do that in this I don't know how to say this, but in the settings that I found myself in the field, there was a lot of crisis management, and so there wasn't a lot of time for planning. So I find that would be a challenge as well as an opportunity to develop my skill set in terms of the clinical aspect of social work, in terms of looking at some of these theories that are coming up in the class this semester. And I'm curious to see, it seems very overwhelming at this point to kind of tether them all out and see how can you work with all of them, when some of these kids that present themselves their situations are so complex, and then we have all these theories, and there's so many tools to work with. That's what it looks like. So I feel very overwhelmed at this point. I know it's only a couple days into the semester, but looking at all the theories and the opportunities that we have to learn to kind of support a strengths-based practice with these expert clinical skills is excellent, but it's also overwhelming, and I'm wondering how. It seems like it's going to take a really long time to kind of develop the skill of a clinical social worker to be effective, and it's just kind of scary to me, because I feel like in the settings that I found myself in the school with kids that are in these trauma situations and these crisis situations, there's just not a lot of time it's kind of seemed like it was off the cuff and there wasn't a lot of planning. So I'm really looking forward to the material and jumping in and learning everything that I can. Thanks.